and sit down.
Golden teeth and golden tunes. Welcome to Fan Expo Boston. Hey, we're here this month at Boston Comic Con, now known as Fan Expo. We're going to be seeing some old friends, meeting some new ones, and having a lot of fun along the way. Come join us. Well, I said we'd be running into old friends out here, and you all remember Gary?
Really old.
Aloha.
Aloha.
All right, now, of course, Gary, we having Northeast Comic Con coming up again in November. What are the dates?
Thanksgiving weekend, as always. We like to give thanks and bring our family together, our Comic Con family of weirdos.
Yep.
And we always try and have fun, and we have great guests. Peter Scolari from Bosom Buddies and Newhart and Gotham.
Yep. Tom Hanks' buddy.
Yeah, Tom Hanks' bosom buddy, as they say. First show on drag on TV. Anyway, in America. I think in England they were doing it in the 30s before there was television.
Yeah.
But now we also have the nanny, kind of a reunion with Nicole Tom, who was the oldest daughter, and Charles Shaughnessy, who was the dad. And that'll be fun. We got Dana D Lorenzo, who is from Ash vs. Evil Dead. Ooh, scary. Anyway, no, she's a comedian. It'll be funny as heck. We're doing the Comics Con Battle Royale. See whose comedy is best.
Yep.
We're giving cash away if you think you're funny, especially nerd funny. Let's see, what else we have going on? Oh, we just had a new guest. We added Brianna Densky, who was in the brand new movie Wonder Park. She's the lead voice actress in that.
All right.
So we got her, and of
Always
course,
a good time there.
Lots of toys. Did I mention we have toys?
You got toys right over here like always.
These are really old toys, and I'm a really old toy. This is an original Dux Astro Man from Western Germany from about 1960 in the original box. This is an actual Robbie the Robot from Forbidden Planet with Leslie Nielsen from 1959. And this is a flying saucer from 1969. And look at the date on it. Look at the name of it. It's numbered 2019. So 50 years ago, they thought we'd all be flying around in these. Space Force. Ooh. Anyway, thanks for coming. Have a great day.
Do run in the Lombardo family. It's not just me, because right here we got my cousin Joe Lombardo.
Hey, how you doing, everyone? I'm Joe.
And Joe and I, man, we pretty much grew up like brothers in Gloucester, man, you know?
Yeah, pretty much we did.
Had some great times playing Odyssey 2, Dukes of Hazzard, Barn Busters, man.
Oh yeah, that was always a fun time. Always a fun time.
Absolutely. What are you doing out here like today? I mean, are you working at the show? Exactly what are you doing?
I not really run, but I employ work in the artist alley portion, working with some of the comic book artists and creators, doing some of the line controls to make sure we, no one runs all over each other, no one does anything stupid, no one causes a fire, anything like that.
Support staff / Comic-Con bouncers, basically, kind of crowd control.
Yeah, kind of, and then and it's also interacting. If some of the artists need stuff, yes, you kind of run and go get it for them. It's, it's kind of a jack of all trades, no pun intended.
Got it. Joe, great seeing you out here, man. I will catch up with you throughout the weekend.
Absolutely. Have fun.
Well, of course, one of the best parts about coming to Comic-Con or Fan Expo is the cosplayers. And I love the costumes that are kind of on the outskirts, not of the comic book genre, not quite the superheroes and stuff. And I am here with the Wicked Witch of the West.
Hi there.
And this is Jess?
Yes, I'm Jess of Calico Queen Cosplay, and I'm cosplaying Elphaba, the Wicked Witch.
And you are here for the cosplay competition, and you were telling me a little bit about your costume. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, okay, so there is 468 hours of work into this. I built everything from the ground up, including all of the historically accurate undergarments, and there's 364 yards of fabric in the costume, as well as about 6 hours of makeup. So you understand. It's not.
I have nowhere near 6 hours, so I don't understand, but I do get the green, yes. Oh my gosh. And you look awesome. It's incredible. And, we wish you the best in the competition. Hope you do really well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am here with Jonas, and the reason we're talking is because the hottest costume at Fan Expo this year has definitely been Scoops Ahoy. Big Stranger Things fan?
Yeah.
Steve, your favorite character? Or?
Definitely. Season 1, he was kind of iffy, but he made it, he redeemed himself in season 2 and 3.
Absolutely. He's the guy that's changed more than anyone else from the series, from kind of a kind of jerk to, he's everyone's buddy and a pretty good guy now.
His character development was really good in the show, so that's what I liked a lot about him.
Yeah, absolutely. And your costume's great, man. All right. Maybe filming from Fan Expo this month, but it would not be Toy Talk if we didn't talk about toys. I'm here with Patrick from Comically Speaking in Reading, Massachusetts. And what kind of things do you sell at your store, Patrick?
Well, initially it was just comic books, but we've expanded to action figures, statues, posters, T-shirts, cards, pretty much the whole gamut.
Pretty much covering the whole thing. What would you say is your best-selling items in there? Still the comic books?
It was comics, but we recently expanded our store and we doubled in size, and the bottom floor is all action figures, so action figures are definitely taking off.
Excellent. So we're talking 2 floors. I got to come by and check your place out.
2 floors, 6,000 square feet, full of cool nerd stuff.
Excellent. So for those of you watching in this area, check out Comically Speaking in Reading, Massachusetts. Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you.
This thing will give you nightmares. And one of the great things about Comic-Cons is meeting several new people. And as I was walking around, I got stopped by another Muppet fan, Jackie.
Hi. Good. How are you?
Now, Jackie, you were telling me about an online group of people that follow the Muppets. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, I think it was 2017, Frank Oz and his wife directed a little documentary called Muppet Guys Talking, which got together Jerry Nelson. This happened a long time ago. Frank Oz, Bill Beretta, Dave Goelz, and Fran Brill, and they just talked about things that had never been talked about at conventions or at Q&As before. They told this really great story of how Jim was in the tank for Kermit the Frog for 8 hours.
Oh my gosh, I had never heard that. That's amazing.
The stories they told about the behind the scenes stuff that they had to go through and everything was just incredible. And I was lucky enough, I paid the $100 and I got the VIP access, which allowed me to go on Facebook with this giant Facebook group of over 1,000 people to communicate with them, as well as communicating with Dave Goelz, Bill Beretta, Fran Brill, and Frank Oz.
What is the name of the group?
The Muppet Guys Talking Below Stage Pass Members.
Muppet Guys Talking Below Stage Pass Members. Is that right? Got it. Okay.
And it was just this really cool experience where we got to see we got to do a Facebook Live chat with them, and I got to have a question asked, and I was very excited about that. And we all thought that the Facebook group was going to end after they stopped selling Muppet Guys Talking. We thought that was what was going to happen, and then it's been almost a year now, and we all still keep in touch with each other. We're all still talking. There's one particular person who is in high school, and she's giving us updates on her junior and senior year and things that she plans on doing afterwards and how she wants to pursue puppetry. And we all get to talk about, there are polls, who's your favorite Muppet from the 70s?
And yours is Dr. Teeth. No, I'm just kidding.
And what do you like about the new Muppet Babies? And what did we think about the new ABC show that wound up not getting continued?
Yeah.
And
I thought it needed a second season to get a chance to get rolling, but and
what do we think about how Disney's handling things and things like that? And it's also hey, I found this really cool thing at an antique store today, and it was a Muppet mug or something cool like that. It's really cool because growing up in where I'm from, there aren't a lot of Muppet fans. Okay. I'm the only person. Oh. So getting to talk with all of these people has just been an incredible experience.
I'm going to be checking the community out, and I'll talk to you on there, Jackie. All right, it's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
All right.
So this little guy, Dcp Kermit, has quite a cult following. If you want to follow his amazing adventures in Orlando, Florida at Walt Disney World, go to Dcp Kermit on Instagram, and he is excited to show you all where he's been and what he does. And he was created by my wonderful friend, Miss Shelby. And he loves a good time and he loves adventure. So.
I'm here with David, who works for a really interesting web-based business. Can you tell us a little bit about what Webtoon does?
Hi, so Webtoon is a digital comic publishing platform, and it's the world's, I would say, largest digital comic publishing platform. We have over 58 million readers worldwide on a monthly basis. And how Webtoon works is there are two parts to it. One's called the originals, and the other part is called Canvas. Canvas is where you could think similar to YouTube, where creators can upload their content and publish on their own schedule, and they can find subscribers, and we also have ad revenue sharing that's available on Canvas. And the other part is called Originals, and you could sort of think it's similar to Netflix, where we sign a contract with creators, and there's more editorial support, there's more marketing support that goes into it.
And can you tell us the names of some of the shows that are available to watch on Webtoon?
Yeah, so there are literally hundreds of series on our Originals, and there are thousands and thousands of series on Canvas. Like more popular series are series like Lore Olympus, Let's Play, Unordinary, and I Love You. And the series, for example, Lore Olympus, is a retelling of a Greek myth, and it has a beautiful artwork, and it's been one of our most popular series recently.
All right, great. So if you have a cartoon you're interested in getting put out there, contact Webtoon. Maybe you guys can work something out. I am here with the one and only Duffman.
Oh, yeah.
And Duffman is here, obviously a Simpsons setup, but people come out to Comic-Cons all the time to have fun, but they are here with a purpose. They're here with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, and we just want to encourage people out there, even though things are going great for everyone, we're having a good time, there's people that are having some struggles that could use some help, so be thinking of others, man, and just give when you can. Thanks a lot, Duffman.
Thank you.
Well, we've come to the end of our time here at Fan Expo. I hope you've all had a great time with this episode, but in case you haven't, I'm going to leave you with this.
Whatever happened to those good old days? In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows, anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words. Writing prose, anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today. When most guys today, the women prize today, are just silly gigolos. So though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. When mothers pack and leave for fathers because they decide they'd rather be tennis pros. Anything goes. Just think of those shocks you got, and those knocks you got, and those blues you got from that news you got, and those pains you got, if any brains you got from those little radios. So every night the set that's smart is indulging in nudist parties and studios. Anything goes. They used to wear Victorian clothes, but now they all show silken hose. Heaven knows, anything goes. Thank you. Thank you.
Shut up and sit down.